Donovan Mitchell on Patrick Williams. I imagine we'll see Williams on Mitchell at some point tonight too. Markkanen to the rim, strong
there you
drive.
Go. And that's what I talk.
Here is Levine. Imagine he's a little hyped up tonight too.
That's back.
Gobert through traffic, shut off. Conley gets an open look late in the clock and buries it to get the Jazz on the board.
Well, one thing about this arguably might be the deepest team in the NBA.
I would argue that it is. Here's Young powering Gobert inside.
Well, they're going right a lot of contact.
Yeah, Sato was there. Young gets it to Williams. In the paint, pushes it up and in. From 4 different Bulls. Williams guarding Mitchell again, and Mitchell gets it to go at the free throw line. Tough pass by Levine. Out to Williams. Mitchell tried to draw the foul. Instead, Williams put... Young, another slip pass. Markkanen, blocked by Donovan Mitchell. Where's the 45? Because he's a big baseball fan and likes Michael Jordan. MJ wore that in his baseball career, and that's why Donovan wears period. Wendell Carter Jr. is in. Here he is.
Nice. That was a nice play by Sato.
Some of their sets tonight, in particular with Levine. Here is a pick and roll. Levine for 3. Got it.
Oh, bang, bang, bang. Little sliver of space.
Bogdanovich. Levine stayed vertical. Bogdanovich missed it, but came back to follow it. Third different Jazz to score thus far. Mitchell doing most of the work. Here's Kobe White. Rattling one down. White, strong drive, blocked by Favors. Wow. Ingles back. One of the best three-point shooters in the NBA.
Oh, man.
Second.
Been a really good shooter since he's been on the Jazz.
Oh, yeah. He's the all-time Jazz record holder in three-pointers now. Levine, speaking of threes. Mitchell at 17.5, a career high.
Good defense.
Archie Diacono making it tough, but Clarkson stepping back in to Conley. Jazz shoot for their first lead of the night. It's Ingles to try to give it to him, and he does.
Yeah, you got to match up.
Part of me hoped that if he was going to come back, he would have came back on Wednesday against Cleveland, just for the irony.
Yeah.
Gobert bully.
You got Cornette out there and Lowry, 2 guys that they're trying to bring Gobert out, but if Gobert's not even
5 in the opening frame, Utah has its largest lead at 14. Here is Markkanen in the post. Gobert from the backside up and nearly got it to go. Loose ball to Favors, another offensive rebound for Utah. Open is Mitchell for 3, and he cans it.
Oh, he just walked right into that.
They're a top 5 offensive rebounding team. Top 10 defensive rebounding team. Nice drive by Williams. Here comes Thaddeus Young into Favors. Satoransky slips it to Young, who corrals it, misses it, tips it in. Clarkson forced it into Favors, who rescues it. They find Mitchell, who had the space, and he hits the 3. That's one I feel like Wendell's going to look back and say, I got to make that one.
Yeah, that was 5 feet.
And then Mitchell comes right back and hurts you.
Good reaction by the big fella.
Yeah, Gobert just kind of moved out of the way and it went right to Bogdanovich. Mitchell steers to the elbow and connects. He's having a big quarter with a left one. 5 on the shot clock. Satoransky.
Nice move.
Was not a great. Back out to Levine. Zach, step back. Yes.
Third 23-17 quarter here.
There's Conley on the drive. Satoransky tried to defend, but Conley still.
And he's deadly in the pick and roll.
Yes. So as we mentioned, a great pick and roll team, the Jazz. Gobert on the turnaround over Young. Shooting here all over the floor. Matched up with Gobert. Oh, that coffin corner 3 is good. Wow.
That was a tough shot.
He makes that at such a high clip on the degree of difficulty. Good shot by Bogdanovich.
We always talk about the Bulls and assist. Their assists are high, and they're normally playing well.
Starting 5 still out there. Here is Levine. Aggressive drive. Blocked by Gobert. Missed it there, and Markkanen the rebound. Outlet to Levine. He's got Thaddeus with him. He'll take it in instead, and Mitchell commits the foul. Conley looking for Gobert. Nice job by Young getting back. Sato ahead to Carter. Cross-court Levine. All the way. 2 more for Zach Levine. In the NBA, the deepest teams often find themselves in the conference finals, where Donovan Mitchell has not been yet.
Yeah, he start hitting the full stride here. We've seen him twice, and they've looked.
Defensive rebound. Young has the smaller O'Neal, so he hooks it in on it. A dozen for that. Levine guarding Bogdanovich, forced him baseline. The pass out to Ingles. Joe Ingles is all the time. He is just an excellent NBA shooter.
He shot nothing but threes.
Yeah, Levine is there. Tel Aviv organization for David Blatt before he came to the NBA. There's Mitchell with another 3. Team in the league has looked like it tonight. Levine to a cutting Carter. Well done. Ingles to Favors. Couldn't squeeze it. Here comes Porter. Satoransky. Oh, what a reverse by Sato that you saw working that Euro step. That step-through move that became so popular 20 years ago. Gobert off another good feed. White.
Elgin Baylor was a pure scorer.
Yes. I think you said this earlier in the year as Carter puts that one in. Probably
because then you keep their 3, 4, and 5 man to have to block out. And now your guards are back to balance the floor. Because you always want your power forward and center should be going for offensive rebounds, which in turn will keep their big guys in. Nice move by Zach. Because they have to.
2-minute reply. Yeah. It won't be in the last 2 minutes. We're not in that.
They might need to do it. Go.
Levine misses. There's Gaffer.
There you go.
First minute.
Night, and then right here, give him some good minutes now. He'll get himself back in the lineup.
White, strong drive. It's not out of the realm of possibility by any means. They've hung with the Jazz here in the third. Clarkson, though, gets a free run to the rim off the pick and roll. Porter, White, Young, Gafford, and Valentine to start the fourth. Porter can't get it to go, and there's Gafford on cue. Gobert and Conley are the only starters, and Conley, see if this unit made up of mostly bench guys can get some traction. There's Porter to the rim.
Move. Almost got it.
NBA athletes, man, it's crazy. Gobert and Gafford. Wow, Rudy Gobert.
Parlez-vous français?
The 8th-year man out of France.
He's a big dude, though.
7'1", yeah.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
There's Kobe White coming back. Clarkson got his whole miss. That's just the type of balance that's been going Utah's way tonight. And those 8 blocks, he may have a triple-double tonight. There's another block for Rudy Gobert. Levine trying to force one inside to Thaddeus Young.
Utah's got numbers.
White trying to guard Clarkson here, and he's still finished at the rim. Satoransky trying to guard Jordan Clarkson. Flips it up and in. Levine, nicely done. What separates those championship level teams? So that's why I say, yeah, I think Utah.
I'm still going with Denver.
Off the inbound, marketing.
Yeah, I'm still.
So most of the action that takes place, if there is a lot of it, will probably take place on Thursday, the day of the deadline. There's Donovan surrounding the Bulls, the Hawks, and now, as you mentioned, there are multiple Western Conference teams that want him. Nice setup by Mitchell to Gobert.
Imagine that you don't have a traditional point guard. A point guard makes a huge difference on your team. Look at Chris Paul.
That's probably the best example.
I'm a big Lonzo Ball fan.
Yeah,
I'm a huge fan.
Mitchell with the 3. He might. He's never had a triple-double in the nearly 550 games he's played regular season and playoffs. There's 2 points and a foul. Playing well, like you've talked about, that's usually in the 60% area, closer to 70. Gobert, nearly got a block there.
Yeah, he did.
Plenty of them in his career at this point. It's 30 double-doubles for Gobert this year. He's top 5 in the league in that category. White hits the 3. Jarrell Brantley into the game, and Juwan Morgan into the game for the Jazz. And there is Mie Oni. There's Ilyasova looking for his first points with the Jazz. That was a little bit short. Adam Makoka. Back at it on Wednesday as Cavaliers lost tonight to Sacramento at home.
Oh, wow.
Oh, me.